During the final weekends of the 2016 season, the best fast pitch teams were tested at the Midwest National Championships, and those athletes who performed at an elite level all season were honored at the All-State Showcase and Games. The 8 through 10C and the 14 through 18A divisions of the Midwest National Championships began at Worlds of Fun on July 20th with the opening ceremonies.
Raise your hand and say yee if you have fun! Yee!
We're extremely excited because
really excited.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
I like doing the parade because we got to do chants and cheers and see different teams from different states.
The opening ceremony was lit.
On to the finals of the Midwest National Championships. In the 16A division, starting at the top of the third, Moose with a 4-0 lead until the Fury punches this one over third, allowing them to pick up their first run of the ball game. Shortly after, runners on first and second and Fury get to bouncer past Nelson's first baseman, and the runner from second slides safely into home, 4-2 MN Moose Nelson, and it stays that way through the next 2 innings. Moving to the top of the 6th, Moose brings in a new pitcher to try and hold off Fury, but it can't be done. Fury knocks yet another grounder past the Moose infielders and grabs 2 more runs, tying the game at 4. Now runners on second and third and a shot to center moves them both across the plate as Fury takes a 6-4 lead. They would go on to score 2 more runs that inning and win 9-7, forcing the if game. In the second game, they keep the momentum going and are crowned the national champions with a 10-2 victory. In the 18A final, Minnesota A's Vortex and LS Force Elite were evenly matched through 7 innings. It's scoreless in the 3rd inning and the A's almost make the double play, but the Elite runner is too quick. Later in the 5th, Force Elite has a runner on 3rd, but A's defense continues to impress. This time a blooper to right field calls for an all-out diving grab, and through 7 the game is still locked at 0. Moving to the bottom of the 8th, runners on the corners for the A's, and their batter blasted to center, finally breaking through on offense and at the most critical time. The A's win the 18A Midwest National Championship.
Well, the competition's been great here. We really enjoy good competitive games. The teams were great. You know, we saw some really good coaching out there too, so it's a fun experience all over the place.
It's always good to play other teams than teams from your state as well.
This game was a lot closer. I think it helped us a lot because I think we had to learn that we weren't ahead the whole time and we had to play the whole game, and so it was good. It was good.
You know, it's a great feeling for the girls. I'm sure they worked really hard to get where they're at, and to have it come together at the end, it feels great.
Now moving on to baseball.
855 athletes are lined up and ready to be honored as the top baseball players in Missouri and Kansas.
Let's go!
Feels really cool to be here and to play in this, and I was really happy to be picked.
It's just a great feeling to be able to be a part of this and playing against different competition and playing with some different kids.
We're really excited about the event this year because we had 40,000 kids play USSSA in Missouri and Kansas this year, so to narrow it down to 855 at the All-State Games is a select group. So we're really proud of these kids, and it's going to be a really special weekend.
We've got smoothies. We watched the juggler. What's going to be really cool is to play against my teammates and play with other people that we played against.
The opening ceremonies have been terrific. You know, 855 kids out of 40,000 kids that played this year. All these kids play hard. Their parents are here. This has been a spectacular event. It's been fun to come watch. I was a coach of one of the teams, and I came out to support my 2 kids that were here. This is exactly what baseball is all about, and it's why we do it.
When my dad said there was going to be a ring, I'm like so excited when I got here. I was like, I want the ring so bad, and I am so excited that I earned it.
We have to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, the July Play of the Month nominees will be revealed, and we'll check in on all the fun at the Fast Pitch MoKan All-State Games.
Why do you do this? Day after day. What could possibly be worth it? It's the deepest desire for something greater. That is what makes a Team USA contender. The chance to stand under the American flag and to know that you are inspiring millions. So if you want to give up everything for the chance to have that medal hung around your neck, we're honored to have you working with us.
Take a break from routine and gather where sophistication meets fun. Pinstripes offers a premier bowling, bocce, and bistro experience. Indulge in chef-made from scratch Italian-American cuisine with locally sourced ingredients in every dish. Celebrate with thoughtfully selected wine, rotating craft beers, and handcrafted cocktails. Gather in the spacious events venue and the plush seating for professional game-side food and beverage service. Pinstripes, connect, play, and change your frame of mind.
Hey, I'm Paul, and I used to ask if you could hear me now with Verizon. Not anymore. I'm with Sprint now, because guess what? It's 2016 and every network is great. In fact, Sprint's reliability is now within 1% of Verizon. And Sprint saves you 50% on most Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile rates. So I switched to Sprint, and millions more have too. Can you hear that?
Don't let a 1% difference cost you twice as much. Switch to Sprint today.
Welcome back. On August 6th, the best of the best fast pitch athletes in Missouri and Kansas were celebrated and showcased at the All-State Games.
It's really cool that you can just play some games and then go have some fun. You get to play with different people and have fun, and you get to learn about new people and everything.
It's an amazing experience to showcase their talent in front of all these people and other players that play against them throughout the year. Just builds confidence and the love of the game for everybody.
I think that my experience kind of teaches me how to make new friends and just to have fun and enjoy the game.
It's really fun because there's all these games and face painting and balloons, and it's really fun to play softball.
It's a different experience, but it's great to meet the different girls. They're here to play ball and have a good time, and they have such great attitudes, and they just kind of form an instant bond. It's really neat to be around.
It's been really fun because you get to play with people that you know, but at the same time you don't. And it's really fun to meet some new girls. I've gotten a t-shirt, we've eaten some pizza. It's been really fun.
It's your last chance of the 2016 season to vote for the USSSA Midwest Play of the Month, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Check out these nominees, then vote on Twitter at USSSA_Midwest. 18B Kansas State Championship, and the KC Fire outfielder makes this double play to win the state title over Flint Hill's win. 13 AA Midwest Nationals versus Raiders Elite in the 2-run home run by number 5 to win the AA World Series. 18A Midwest Fast Pitch National Championship, Minnesota A's outfielder with the all-out diving grab. 3 nominees, now you pick the Play of the Month. Thanks for joining us all season for USSSA Midwest Network News. We'll return in the fall when action begins for the 2017 USSSA season. See you then.